The day before the fire, there were no clouds. Everything was calm. We observed the city from the top of Runyon Canyon, blissfully unaware that everything around us was to be consumed by an insatiable inferno the very next day. I walked through the ancient temple's garden, admiring the beauty in each flower and the intricate mosaics along the walls. The faces of petrified statues made me wonder if they knew of the danger that was coming. They looked scared, as if they were aware that they'd be unable to run and escape. Maybe if I, too, knew that the very ground I stood on was to be destroyed the next day, I would have stayed to admire the beauty a little longer. At the beach, life went on. Dogs ran up and down the sand. It was the perfect sunset, with a sailboat delicately balanced on the horizon. Everywhere was full of life. But 2 years of consistent rain was followed by an unforgiving drought. All the brush that had grown was now dry, susceptible to a spark. And that spark ignited overnight. I woke up to an array of colors hanging in the sky. A thick wall of smoke buried the sun. Bright red and orange beams of burning hot light grew 40 feet tall. The flames swallowed everything they touched. Animals retreated to shelter. Houses collapsed into dust. The world caved in on itself. It was hard to watch so many people's homes and entire lives burning away in an instant, but I couldn't look away. My brother once asked me if I had ever heard of Judgment Day, and I began to wonder if this was the moment that the Christians prophesied about. The weird thing was how some people didn't seem to notice, or maybe they did notice, but they just didn't care. The surfers carried on as usual, taking advantage of the tall waves created by the Santa Ana winds. They even flew kites in the sky, as if the world around them wasn't ending. Others were completely overwhelmed by the destruction, struggling to comprehend the scale of devastation. The smog engulfed the sky and left nothing but a black void looming over the waves, and the earth was dying. It seemed to be choking on its own excesses, a victim of its own insatiable ambition. The flying ash resembled fallen snow, and suddenly it seemed as if the world was reborn again.